Can we talk about slave ships? Between the first European settlements and the early 19th century, more than 12 million human beings were seized in Africa and shipped to the Spanish and Portuguese colonies of South and Central America, to the Dutch, British, and Danish colonies in the West Indies, and to French, Spanish, and British North America under conditions that still defy comprehension. To achieve maximum capacity during the Middle Passage between Africa and America, slave traders would pack their human cargo onto racks with just enough space between them to accommodate a human body. Every man, woman, and child were packed together in a space less than a square yard. They barely had enough room to deal with the inevitable releasing of bodily fluids, including seasickness, diarrhea, vomiting during a journey that could last upwards to 3 months. One eyewitness from the time wrote that the floors of the ship were so slippery with bodily fluids and fecal matter that it looked like a slaughterhouse, and you could smell the ship coming from miles away. It is said that a ship left at least once every other day to pick up enslaved persons from Africa and take them back to America. There's even an account of one French ship that was 90% children. There is another written account from an eyewitness who said that he witnessed an enslaved woman being flogged a second time for resisting the first flogging. And then when she died from her wounds, he wrote that her flayed body was thrown overboard to the sharks. This same eyewitness also wrote that he saw a young African man tear at his own throat with his fingernails until he bled to death. Although they made their money by delivering a sellable human being, it is believed that more than 1 million enslaved persons died during the Middle Passage. Most of these deaths were due to disease, beatings, suicide, and failed revolts, whereupon their dead bodies were almost always tossed out into the sea. Those who survived would be taken to South or Central America, or, of course, North America. These survivors would come into North American ports like Newport, New York, Baltimore, Charleston, and Savannah. One reason the continued importation of enslaved persons was so profitable is because enslavers felt that replacement was cheaper than maintenance for those who chose the water.